everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Oh my god, it's been such a long time. I just finished watching episode 4 of Game of Thrones, and we're gonna move on to the next few episodes of Loki today. And if you're eventually watching this on YouTube, I encourage you to join our Patreon community, where you also get to be a part of choosing the exclusive films and shows that I watch for you guys. The next Patreon picked film that we have is Pearl Harbor. You guys chose Pearl Harbor for me, so yippee-ki-yay. We're also finishing up Game of Thrones. We're almost done. We've got like a season and some. Whoa, what else? I can't even remember. It's just, as you guys know, I got my wisdom teeth removed. I'm all better now. Thank you for all the kind commentary and everything. As you can see, I'm a little nervous because I haven't done this in a while. I also just came back from Florida from seeing my family, so it's been a couple of weeks and I'm jumping right back into it, so I do apologize in advance if I am a little out of it and everything. I am so sorry. I know you guys love helping me out if I do, unintentionally forget things or, whatever. But today we're going to be watching episodes 3 and 4 of Loki, which I'm really excited because I love Marvel and I've heard this show is really good. And the first 2 episodes, so I will be watching the pre-summary to the last episodes that I've watched, just to kind of get a little bit caught up back to where we are right now. But besides that, if you join Patreon, you will get access to all of my reactions, early access to my reactions, as well as Discord access, where we have movie nights every month together. And yeah, we're also going to be starting anime, and I didn't know what else to say, so let's jump right into it.
Okay, ask.
How many people are guarding the timekeepers?
I'm sorry, what?
Hey, how long have we been best friends?
Too long.
Seriously though, you know you can tell me anything, right?
Of course.
So why won't you tell me how many people are guarding the timekeepers?
Oh, well, there's this place I remember. I know this place, but I don't know you.
It's okay. You're just tired.
Yeah, I'm probably just tired.
Okay,
How do I find the elevators?
that's how it happened.
They're gold.
Alrighty, let's get into it. By the way, if you're curious, I'm drinking decaf coffee currently. Just want something a little warm. Oh, yeah, they have no powers.
Hey! Stop! A few questions. Are you sure you're a Loki?
You're in my way.
You are my way.
You are.
I thought perhaps we could work together. But now I see you lack vision. Either you'll come willingly, or you won't. Either way, that's how I get to meet the timekeepers.
Hey! Come any closer and I'll kill him.
Go for it.
I am sucked into the show. I'm so sorry. I feel like I haven't said anything, but I'm just watching right now.
Goodbye, variant.
It's not working.
Just give it back to me. You don't even know how to recharge it.
Of course I do. Not the only tech-savvy Loki.
Don't ever call me that.
For my next trick, I'll make you disappear. Is Is that one of your powers?
Where did you send us? Idiot! This is Lamentous 1!
I don't know what that means!
The moon that planet is about to crash into and destroy! Of all of the apocalypses saved on that tempad, this is the worst! No one makes it off here! I don't know where you hid that tempad, but if you blow up, it blows up, and then I end up blown up. There!
So we're a team now?
Oh, God, no!
What are you doing? You're trying to enchant me. It won't work.
Why? Because you're a magician?
No, because my mind is too strong. I do have the tempad, but I'm not going to get very far if you keep trying to kill me every 30
Well,
seconds.
you're full of it, because you need me to get that thing recharged. That's the only reason you saved me out there.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, sure.
The plan you interrupted was years in the making. I'm going straight back to the TVA to finish what I started.
Good.
There's power somewhere on this moon. We just need enough of it to travel through interdimensional time and space. There's a town near here, and can you shut up?
Your years in the making plan was to tear the place down, create the ultimate power vacuum, and then just walk away. I'd never have done that.
Yeah? Well, I'm not you.
How long do we have?
12 hours or so. Things down here are only going to get worse. More meteors, gravity quakes, and of course the collapse of society in the face of annihilation.
Hand it over.
Pitiful. I'm not giving it to you. You're going to have to try harder than that.
Then don't give me your tech-savvy ideas either. The tempad requires a massive power source, not a nightlight.
It's remarkable that you ever made it as far as you did. Sorry about that. Hello, dear.
Trees? You're as beautiful as I...
That's crazy.
You're no travelers. You're devils. What do you devils want with me?
We just want to ask you a question. Where is everyone?
The Ark. The evacuation vessel.
Something like that would have enough juice to repower the tempad.
How do we get there?
Train station's the edge of town. But you'll never get a ticket.
I was curious to see like how they would portray them.
Well, this looks fun.
Come on.
We can't fight our way onto that train.
Who said anything about fighting?
All your plans involve fighting.
Not this one. I'm going to enchant a guard, have him lead us through the crowd, and if anyone gives us any trouble...
Make him start shooting? And then what? Kill every guard and hijack the train?
Whether or not there's a fight is entirely up to them.
We're doing this one my way.
I think it's also crazy, like whatever step he makes, he also does it risking the fact that he knows absolutely nothing of what he's doing. He's just going.
Whoa, hey!
Taking this one to Sharu.
Okay, and the tickets?
Orders come from the top to get her on this train.
Sir, this... Yeah, I just remembered that headquarters radioed in the request for them this morning.
Okay. Okay.
It's like both their plans.
Are you sure she was your mother?
No, she's not actually. I was adopted. Is that a bit of a spoiler for you? Sorry about that.
No, I knew I was adopted.
What? They told you?
Yeah. Did they not tell you?
No. I mean, they did eventually. Tell me about your mother.
I barely remember her. Just blips of a dream at this point.
So, where did you learn to do the
I taught
whatever it is?
myself.
You taught yourself that magic?
Yeah, I did.
What, did you just go into their minds and project some sort of illusion?
Really, it'd be easier if I just
Enchanted me and make you give you the tempad so you can leap out of a moving train. No, thank you.
Well, then don't ask.
Okay.
Champagne?
Ah, yes. Thank you very much. Take hers. Thank you.
She made me nervous because she
What?
left like
Is she
a
the old
while.
woman chose to die, don't you think?
She was in love.
She hated him.
Maybe
She
love
was
is
looking
hate.
at them before she left. Maybe I'm just like paranoid.
What was that? Love is Love is hate.
Oh, piss off. You do realize we're about to try and hijack the power source to a civilization's only hope.
I do.
It's not going to be easy. We should rest.
All right. You relax your way, and I'll relax mine.
I also love that there's like small scenes of just like seeing Loki more in his depth.
He storms varte fjäll. Och singer. Men tranar dansar passar stanser. And I sing kom hem. To Sylvie, everybody! Another!
You're drunk.
No, I'm just full, but bear in mind, I'm very full. Now, I need you to try this. It pairs very nicely with the figgy port. Who's got the figgy port? Well, you just have to take my word on the figgy port. But
where's your uniform? We're meant to be laying low.
nobody cares. It's the end of the world.
I think something's happening.
Yes. That planet is about to crash into us.
Don't be an arse. I saw some people looking at you weirdly.
What? When did you get so paranoid?
Oh, I guess it must have started when I spent my entire life running from the omniscient fascists you work for.
Ooh.
Stay cool.
It's gonna be fine.
Sir, can I see your tickets?
Oops. Still, it looks sloppy, doesn't it? Look, is this really necessary? There is a simple explanation. Hey.
Get out of the way!
Awful throw. Tempad.
Oh my god, I was like, he got easily thrown out, but he's just drunk.
Well, that's not ideal.
Give me the tempad.
All right. Wow, I did take quite the tumble.
You arsehole. You killed us!
Maybe we can fix it.
You're not a serious man.
You're right. I'm a god.
You're a clown. You got drunk on the train.
I'm hedonistic. That's what I do.
I'm hedonistic. A lot more than you, I assure you, but never at the expense of the mission.
Oh, the mission? The mission? What, your glorious purpose? Give me a break, you can't beat them. What now?
I don't know. You broke the tempad.
Well,
And that planet is about to crash into us.
Well, the entire moon is destroyed, right?
Yep, and everyone on it is killed.
Including us?
Yes, including us.
What about the Ark?
The Ark never leaves because it's destroyed.
Never had us on it.
So what, we hijack the Ark and make sure it gets off this moon?
Sounds like a good idea to me. Really? You know, I feel like I've told you so much about me. I really don't know the first thing about you.
You want to know how enchantment works? I have to make physical contact and then grab hold of their mind.
How?
It depends on the mind. Most are easy and I can overtake them instantly. Others, the stronger ones, it gets tricky. I'm in control, but they're there too. In order to preserve the connection, I have to create a fantasy from their memories. That young soldier from the TVA, her mind was messed up, everything clouded. I had to pull a memory from hundreds of years prior, before she even fought for them.
What did you say? Before she joined the TVA?
Yeah, she was just a regular person on Earth.
A regular person?
Loved margaritas.
I was told that everyone who works at the TVA was created by the Timekeepers.
That's ridiculous. They're all variants, just like us.
They don't know that.
Is that right? Do we trust each other?
We do, and you can.
Good. Because this is gonna suck.
5 minutes until launch.
We have to get on that Ark and make sure it takes off.
How?
We go round.
Okay.
This is just like chaos. I mean, yeah, but dude, this looks crazy. All right, and now we're gonna jump into episode 4 with it deeming of no hope. Also, we just found out that the TVA or whatever, it's all variant. They're all variants. They just don't know. So I'm like, are the timekeepers just using variants as like free workers, you know, without them knowing? And up to because obviously we saw the different levels that there were, but is everyone is everybody their variants? Like you know, after finding that out, just interesting.
That Valkyrie flies over, defeats the dragon, and saves Asgard.
There's our variant. On the authority of the Timekeepers, I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline. Reset it.
Wait!
Next case.
Right here.
Oh, we're getting a little glimpse of the timekeepers. We're
What'd they say? You okay?
No, Mobius, I'm not. Under the best of circumstances, it's jarring to stand before the timekeepers. And this is not the best of circumstances.
Yeah, but they can't blame you.
They can and do. The variant was right here. What if she got to the timekeepers?
I know, but she didn't.
No, but she got away, along with the variant that I got you permission to bring in here. Do you have any idea how impossible it is to keep the timeline stable? The timekeepers are all that stand between us and full-scale calamity.
And I'm glad they're on our side, but if they want me to find Loki and the variant, I need access to Mother C20.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible.
Look, when we found her, she kept saying, it's real, over and over. I need to find out what that meant and what else she saw when she was with the variant. Look, I know there's protocol, but she could have information.
She's dead, Mobius.
What? How?
The variant. She enchanted C20. Scrambled her mind.
I don't get it. She seemed okay. She seemed fine.
At first, yes. But by the time she got in here, she could barely speak. Every moment those variants are out there, we're all in danger. Find them.
This is gonna get crazy.
I'm sorry.
Also, with this show, I feel like we're also seeing like the extent to Loki's
I remember Asgard.
powers. I guess
Not much, but I remember my home, my people, my life. The universe wants to break free, so it manifests chaos. Like me being born the goddess of mischief. And as soon as that created a big enough detour from the sacred timeline, the TVA showed up, erased my reality, took me prisoner. I was just a child. I escaped, stole a tempad, and I ran for a long, long time, which really sucked. Everywhere and everywhen I went caused a Nexus event, because I'm not supposed to exist. Until eventually I figured out where to hide. And so that's where I grew up, the ends of 1,000 worlds.
That's
Now,
that's crazy.
that's where I'll die.
There's nothing, sir.
Even with the magnified Nexus threshold, and we should be setting off alarms if somebody steps on the wrong leaf.
Wherever they are, I'm not sure anything survives.
Yeah, don't underestimate them. You see anything down at Rock's Court?
They're gone. Leaping across time, plotting their next massacre. Any news on C20?
No.
We need to find them.
We will.
Okay, well, now what? There's gotta be.
Do you think that what makes a Loki is the fact that we're destined to lose?
No. We may lose, but we don't die. You were just a child when the TVA took you, but you nearly took down the organization that claims to govern the order of time. You did it on your own. You ran rings around them. You're amazing.
We've got something. Temporal lock.
Oh, they found them.
Okay, that's not someone stepping on the wrong leaf. You ever seen a branch like that?
No.
Well, what?
I know you got some quip you're dying to say.
Oh, I don't have a quip. I've got nothing to say to you.
Come on.
By the way, I should have an equal amount of security. This is insulting.
You just can't help yourself.
You betrayed me.
You betrayed me.
Oh, grow up.
Grow up. You know, it occurred to me that you're not really the god of mischief.
Oh, here it comes. The folksy, dopey insult from the folksy dope. What am I, the god of self-sabotage, huh? The god of backstabbing?
He's kind of an asshole and a bad friend. Yeah, chew on that for a little bit. All right, it's ready.
What is this?
You'll see.
Mobius!
Okay, no, let him one last desperate trick from the desperate trickster. Go ahead.
The TVA is lying to you.
Put him in.
What?
You.
Sif!
You conniving, craven, pathetic worm. You did this!
What? Ow.
I hope you know you deserve to be alone, and you always will be.
All right. A bad memory prison? How quaint.
You. You conniving, craven, pathetic worm. You did this.
Hang on. Ow.
I hope you know you deserve to be alone, and you always will be.
Just
Pathetic worm.
Okay, Sif, hang on.
No, you hear this. You deserve to be alone.
And I always will be. All right, I get it. Listen, you are a reconstruction of a past event created by the organization that controls all of time. So you need to trust me. You need to help me escape, yeah?
Pathetic.
So funny that he's like the god of mischief and no one's gonna believe anything he's saying.
Shouldn't you be interrogating the Loki variant?
He's softening in the time cell, but while he marinates, I thought maybe I'd interview the other variant.
Stick with your Loki and figure out what that Nexus spike was.
I know, but I think I can get there faster if I work them both together. Remember, you said we have a part to play. This is the part I play. Where
Absolutely not. She's just too dangerous.
Too dangerous? Come on, Ravonna, this is what I do.
And this is what I do. Nobody speaks with that variant.
I mean, if there's a mastermind here, I don't think it's Loki.
Good. And he should be the easiest to break. Work your Loki and figure out what caused that spike. Timekeepers are watching, Mobius.
They're always watching. Work your Loki. Work your Loki. That ought to be my mantra.
Aren't you supposed to be interrogating your variant, Pat?
Just stretching my legs. You know, we brought in Kree, Titans, vampires. Why is it the two orphan demigods are such a pain in the ass?
And yet it was your idea to bring in another one.
Happy to share credit for that idea.
Mobius, did Loki say anything while you were in there?
Yeah. So the TVA's lying to me. Why?
Just doing my job.
You conniving, craven, pathetic worm.
Sif, please, no more. Please, I beg you. I'm a horrible person. I get it. I really am. I cut off your hair because I thought it'd be funny, and it's not. I crave attention. I'm a narcissist. It's because I'm scared of being alone.
You are alone. And you always will be.
Okay, Loki, you ready to talk? Okay, you said the TVA's lying to me. Go ahead. Or is that just a cockroach's survival mechanism kicking in?
Let me out of this place, stop beating me up, and I'll tell you.
Cockroach, got it. How long have you been working for the variant?
Me? Working for her? Please.
Okay, so if you're not working for the variant, what is it? Your partners?
Absolutely not. She's difficult and irritating, and she tries to hit me all the time. No. Not partners, no.
Yeah, I guess you don't do partners. Unless, of course, it benefits you and you intend to betray them at some point.
It was a means to an end, Mobius. Welcome to the real world. Down there, we're awful to one another to get what we want.
Well, now I gotta have a prince tell me how the real world works? Why don't you just tell me what caused the Nexus event on Lamentus?
Let me say this again. I'm not going to tell you. Just so you can turn around immediately afterwards and prune me.
I guess we've reached a dead end then. Yeah, give my regards to Lady Sif.
No, what? No. What, please not. Just wait. Wait. Of course it was me, pulling the strings all along. She came to me on Asgard a long time ago, and then she took me to one of her apocalypses. And that's where we hatched our plan together.
Which is?
Coming along very nicely, thank you.
And the variant?
Doesn't matter. She's a pawn. Something very, very big is going to happen. And when it does, I'll dispose of her.
Well, we saved you the trouble there. She's already been pruned. So assume I do set you free. Is that
Hang on, wait, hang on. What did you just say?
What? Assume I do set you free.
The variant. She's gone.
Yeah. Not before she took out 2 of ours. Yeah, she was going to her time cell, broke free, Hunter B-15, stepped in, popped her. So you might want to fire off a thank you note to Hunter B-15 because it looks like you're the superior Loki. I would have bet on her, but that's what makes a horse race.
Good riddance.
It's like, look at your eyes. You like her.
What?
You like her. Does she like you?
Was she pruned?
I mean, no wonder you have no clue what caused a Nexus event on Lamentus. Both of you are just swooning over
Mobius,
each other, I guess.
tell me the
apocalypse. 2 variants of the same being, especially you, forming this kind of sick, twisted romantic relationship. That's pure chaos. That could break reality. It's breaking my reality right now. What a incredible seismic narcissist. You fell for yourself.
Her name was Sylvie.
How do you spell that? Is that with an I-E or just an I?
Is she alive?
For now. And was infiltrating the TVA, was that always sort of the grand plan?
Our interests are aligned.
Overthrowing the timekeepers.
Maybe they need to be overthrown.
I'd have boxed your ears.
Mobius, listen. If what Sylvie told me about this place is true, it affects all of us.
I want to see this.
You've already told me about 50 lies in the past 10 minutes.
I'm not lying this time.
I'm supposed to believe
I'm not
your
lying.
terrorist
I'm telling you
girlfriend.
the truth. She's not my girlfriend.
Whatever you want to call her. Your female self that you have some demented crush on.
You're all variants. Everyone who works at the TVA. The Timekeepers didn't create you. They kidnapped you from the timeline and erased your memories. Memories she can access through enchantment.
So before this, you had a past. Maybe you had a family. A life.
Nice try. That was good. You two, what a pair. Gosh. Unbelievable. Wherever you go, it's just death, destruction, the literal ends of worlds. Well, I'm gonna have to close this case now because I don't need you anymore. Yeah, or as you might say, our interests are no longer aligned.
You know, of all the liars in this place, and there are a great many, you're the biggest.
Why? Because I lied about your girlfriend?
Oh no, that I can respect. I mean the lies you tell yourself.
He has to get to the bottom of it. Like there has to.
Open the door.
Hello. Oh, I don't know. Your name's a number. Can't read it from here.
Come with me.
Mobius?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yep, I'm good.
Case closed.
Why wouldn't you let me interrogate Sylvie?
I told you we couldn't risk her escaping again.
She wouldn't have escaped.
The other variant got away during your first interrogation, didn't he? I received word from the Timekeepers. They want to personally oversee the variant's pruning, and they want you there too.
When did you first notice what was going on with C20?
He's like
Mobius, what is going on with you?
Diving back into.
We did it.
I know.
The Timekeepers are happy.
Yes,
Mission accomplished.
It's great. Mission accomplished. It was just that she seemed fine when I saw her. I mean, a little freaked, but fine.
Well, she quickly wasn't fine. All these questions. What are you getting at?
I don't know. Something just seems a little off.
Fine. You want the truth? I'm trying to protect you. Would you normally interview someone like that? Yeah. The variant scares the hell out of me, and I didn't want to see anything happen to you. C20 lost her mind. She couldn't even form words by the end. Couldn't deal with that happening to you. When we're out there fighting for the fate of the sacred timeline, we're also fighting for this. You've seen all of existence, same as me, so you know.
Imagine Imagine being in his shoes and having to like differentiate what the hell is going on.
Knew I was your favorite analyst. Was that so hard to admit? What are you gonna do with that trophy? Where's that gonna go?
You're right.
He's gonna see something. Something's gonna happen. It's gonna or okay.
All right, I will see you later on.
One drink?
I think I had 2, didn't I?
Mobius.
Thanks for the drink.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Ah, you wanted a fair fight. I respect that.
When you were in my head, I saw something. What did you do to me?
I showed you your life before the TVA.
That's a trick. It's a deception.
No, it's not.
I was created by the timekeepers.
No. I can't create memories. I can only use what's already there. The timekeepers took your lives from you, from all of you. Your variants.
With a safe. Show me.
I looked happy. What now?
It has just got a whole lot heavier. I feel.
You're not hearing me. I was there. This was real what I saw. This is a place that I've been. This wasn't the TVA. This was a memory. I lived down there. I went to that bar. I had friends. I had a whole life on the sacred timeline. Calm down. I'm a variant. So are you. So is every single person in this place. I'm ending this.
Oh my god. Imagine your stomach sinking. I'm just imagining myself in his shoes and
You conniving, craven, pathetic worm. You did this, right?
What are you doing?
Passing the time.
Do you care about this variant?
Sylvie, I'm not sure if care is the right word. I think we've covered this back in.
Shut up! Do you really think you deserve to be alone? Loki!
You told me to shut up.
Do you really believe you deserve to be alone?
I don't know.
Then you better figure it out quick, because the Nexus event the two of you caused, I think whatever that connection is, can bring this whole place down. So we better understand.
We?
Do you swear she didn't implant those memories in Hunter C-20?
Mobius, no. I believe her.
So I just have to trust the word of 2 Lokis? You were right. About the TVA. You were right from the beginning. And if you want to save her, you need to trust me. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay. You can be whoever, whatever you want to be. Even someone good.
Oh shit.
I think you have something of mine.
Yeah, I got all the way down there before I even realized I picked up yours. What's going on?
Fucking liar.
What's the problem, Ravonna? You know where I go if I could go anywhere.
Oh, he's gonna.
I'm really from. And wherever I had a life before the TVA came along. Maybe I had a jet ski. That's what I'd like to do. Just riding around on my jet ski.
Prune him. Wait for me at the elevator. Who was in here with her?
Sorry, ma'am. B-15 insisted.
Put out an alert for Hunter B-15. She too has been compromised by the variant.
Mobius knew that it would bring them together. No matter what, they have to come together, right? So he said it on purpose.
I've got them from here.
Do you remember me?
I do.
What do you want to say to me, variant?
What was my Nexus event? Why did you bring me in?
What does it matter?
It was enough to take my life from me and lead to all of this. Must have been important. So what was it?
I don't remember.
Gracious timekeepers, the variants.
After all your struggle,
At last, you've arrived before us.
What do you have to say for yourself before you meet your end, Variance?
Is that the only reason you brought us here? To kill us? I've lost track of the number of times I've been killed. So go ahead, do your worst.
You have your bravado on your friend.
Oh no, I don't think you believe that. I think you're scared.
No, Variant, you're nothing but a cosmic disappointment. Delete them.
No, I'm not done with you yet.
For all time. Always.
Protect the timekeepers!
Protect the timekeepers? That's it? They just sit there and watch shit? I would suppose that they would have some type of abnormality power to protect them at all times. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like above all. I guess, no, I could just simplify it. Just timekeepers, that is all.
Finish the job.
You're a child of the timekeepers too, Sylvie. We can talk.
Oh yeah?
Wait!
Fake. Mindless androids.
It never stops. Then who created the TVA?
I thought this was it.
Dude.
Sylvie.
Not another pep talk, please.
No. I have to tell you something. We will figure this out.
How do you know that?
Because we're back on Lamentis. This is new for me.
What? What is it?
You're gonna tell me everything.
You gotta be fucked. I just checked for fun if there was something.
Is this hell? Am I dead?
Not yet. But you will be unless you come with us.
What in the world? I just want to talk about the quick credit scene that we just saw because I had to like click back and see if those were all Lokis. Because the one all the way to the left looked like a Thor, but I'm not very sure. I'm sure they're all Lokis in some form. Also, I don't know if you guys saw my facial expression when he said, "Am I in hell?" or something like that, and then one of them responded, "No, but something if you don't follow us," or something like that. I thought it was the Avengers speaking. But I could also be thinking that because right before, I don't even know the timing of it, but I don't know if it was right before they showed all the Lokis, but the background music was like the Avengers like theme. Do you know what I'm saying? So I thought that that's what we were kind of going into. So that was really, I don't know, maybe it's just my brain. Maybe it wasn't. But I went back to it just to make sure, and it goes da-na-na-na, and then it shows a different, I mean it sounds different, but that I was yeah, there was so much that happened in this episode. I thought Loki was gone like Mobius. I am hoping that he will be somewhere in the show again. I don't know, because then I you know, Loki was pruned, and then he was brought into this like completely different dimension. So what about the other variants that were also pruned? Obviously, we know that they're not Loki. They're completely different. So maybe they aren't really thrown in a different dimension, but I would think so, that them being pruned would cause them to also fall into some type of dimension that the TVA quote unquote made, because it seems like it's that. I do not know. And then also, speaking of I'm trying to get to know the other Loki. I'm trying to get to know Sylvie, you know? I was really interested in hearing what was the first, when she was a child, that they had brought her in, and what was the, like, why that even happened. The thing that had caused that shift in the timeline for the TVA was Loki being with the other Loki, which was also interesting. And even when Mobius, like, obviously he knew that saying that would cause him to be pruned, or, you know, would cause the Lokis to come together, so that, you know, that happened. And also the 3 timekeeper, good thing that I questioned it, because the moment that girl, I forget her name, her saying like, protect the timekeepers, I was a little lost, because I'm like, there's absolutely no way that 3 of the most, I would honestly think, in my opinion, one of the, like, most powerful beings that can actually timekeep would be able to protect themselves against any type of danger, you know what I'm saying? But then that kind of correlates, because that makes me backtrack and think, well, this whole timekeeper thing and the TVA, and also what we've known about Loki, when Mobius was talking to him, I don't know if it was in the 1st or 2nd episode, he said, you were made to, what was conversation? I think it was something like, you were made to basically cause pain for others to, I guess, become like a superior version of themselves. And for some reason, I correlate that to the timekeepers and the TVA. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's kind of like, for example, like when people talk about God, and then people start talking about evil and like things in the world, where it's like, well, if God is all powerful and this and that, then why would he create something that is so imperfect, quote unquote, you know? And then people start talking about like good and evil, and without good, there's, you know, like this whole back and forth conversation, if you know what I'm talking about. So then I start to think about Loki, which is a weird correlation I feel that I'm making, but I in my brain, it feels like it makes sense. So when I think about that, like God is all powerful, and this whole evil thing that's so imperfect, and this and that, and blah, 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 blah. But there's so many different, like, it's so complex. I don't know. So I correlate it to Loki, and I'm thinking, well, there's so many Lokis, and he's the god of mischief. And also with the conversation that he had with Mobius in the first couple of episodes, with what his not his goal, but like what he was made for, basically. When I think about the TVA and the timekeepers, like, what if Loki no, maybe it's too far of a stretch. What if Loki was made for that, obviously, but then like just like how Sylvie was saying, she said, what did she say? Sorry, my mind is jumping. Let me put it together. Okay, so it wasn't exactly what I was talking about, but I don't know why it reminded me of that. But it was when she was talking about that the universe wants to break free, so it basically makes chaos. Therefore, god of mischief. But then also, as the conversation keeps going, she talks about how she basically wasn't meant to be here. She was meant to be erased. So then, you know, whatever. But I don't know. That was the first thought that came through with the correlation of what Mobius had the conversation with Loki, and then, you know, how, I don't know. That's just a whole nother spiral that I wish to actually have a conversation with you guys about, because that's kind of crazy. Also, this show is insane. Like, I love it so much, but it really is insane. I'm trying to see of anything else. That was like one of the biggest things that I wanted to talk about. I also wanted to say that I feel like this show is, I know we just started, but I feel like there's so much to intake as well. Which I absolutely love. I feel like I would have to rewatch the show. I probably will afterwards too, just because of how many different factors that are coming to play in it. Oh, my mind just jumped. I'm so sorry. I also wanted to talk about how much this show actually represents how strong Loki is. Like, not only with like different characteristics of his powers and what he's able to actually do, but also of how, I mean, we obviously know that, you know, God of Mischief or whatever, but he's like so intelligent. And just his how powerful he is insane. And I think that going through the Avenger movies and things like that, and just Marvel in its entirety, I think I feel like I didn't give Loki enough credit. I honestly, he is one of my favorite characters so far either way, but I just feel like I didn't give him enough credit for the way that he was portrayed as well, and his powers and his character as a whole. That's why I love that this show also shows so much about his background and where his like mind is kind of set. And also there is a lot of mischief throughout the show. And I think part of it I also was talking about in this episode, where I was just like, they're not going to believe him. Like, they don't know when he's lying, when, you know, you just never know. So I don't know. I really love this show because of that. And I also, the reason I also want to rewatch it as well is just to basically kind of get like the small indicators of where Loki is being mischievous, or if he's telling the truth, or how he goes about his feelings, or what he uses in his powers in order to manipulate. So I don't know. I just think it's crazy, and I love it. So man, we got through the 2 episodes. If you think that I missed anything, please comment it below, because I'm pretty sure that I did. There's so much going on, but I am having a great time. And I honestly feel like I'm so in the show, I don't feel like I'm saying much, so I apologize in advance. I'm also jumping right back into it, so that's my fault too. It's been a while since I've filmed because of the wisdom teeth and going home and then coming back and all of that. So that as well. But I am excited to continue. Let me know if I missed anything. Make sure to eat, make sure to rest, and make sure to stay hydrated.